When I went to college, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I know I liked creating and drawing.
I knew I wanted to study music, but I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with that.
I think it's going to be one of the most exciting decades to be an artist. The tools that we have within the Arts Enterprise and Cultural Innovation Minor help folks find a life, a way to make a creative life.
There's just so much that I have learned here so far.
My experience has boosted my confidence.
If you want to do something creative, now is the perfect time.
We've been graced with this exceptional puzzle that is the planet.
This summer, the Kilauea volcano started erupting.
What we were interested in was expanding our knowledge of the volcano into this domain that's hard to see.
It was the closest I think I'll ever be to seeing such a raw physical process happen in front of my eyes.
This is what we do at Western. We give undergraduates these hands-on research experiences.
This trip has opened my eyes to how incredible research can be. It changed my life.
Campus to Campus is a beautiful reciprocal relationship that's really centered on how to support young students to see themselves in a different kind of way and see the possibilities for their future.
Allie was one of our first mentors. A lot of people have believed in me along the way, Allie being one of them. She's always inspired me. Now I'm at Western, actually going to college.
It's changing lives for the young students that we work with, and it's changing lives for the mentors who work with them.
Having the opportunity to study with scientists that are actively doing research in the environment is life-changing.
Being undersea and getting to see all of those ecosystems firsthand is what really keeps me going. And the fact that I could be out there and potentially lead to a more diverse ecosystem with my research is really exciting.
I would summarize my experience at Western as I was a guarded, nerdy kid who loved to perform, who allowed herself to put in the time and the effort to carve herself into something.
Jump in the trunk, jump in the trunk,
And whatever that was has led me to where I am right now, to be a fully realized woman. And I'm really thankful for the time and the effort that I put in for myself, because if I didn't do it, no one else was going to.
questions that we are asking at Mars are the biggest questions that human beings can ask. Are we alone in the universe? And how unique are we?
One of the instrument team that I am a part of, that instrument is on the rover, getting ready to go to Mars.
You drop in the morning and you're on another planet. I keep myself grounded in the fact that what I wanted to do as a child, I've made it.
Good afternoon. I'm Sabah Randhawa, President of Western Washington University. On behalf of all faculty and staff at Western, welcome. We are thrilled that you have chosen to make Western your home for the next few years, and we are committed to making it a place where you can grow academically, personally, and professionally. You have probably been imagining for some time what it would be like to come to college, and we all know that this isn't what you envision. In a normal year, we would be hosting this welcoming convocation ceremony on campus, along with many other exciting events to help you feel at home at Western and in the Bellingham community. I want you to know that we share your disappointment because the energy and enthusiasm you bring to campus is contagious and charges us up to do our best for you. While we look forward to being together on campus as soon as possible, I want you to know that the Western community we are welcoming you into today isn't ultimately about a place. Western's community is defined by its people and a culture of caring about the success of each and every one of our students. You are joining a wonderful institution, an institution whose primary focus is your education and success. Western has been recognized in various rankings as the best public university of our kind in the Pacific Northwest for more than 20 years in a row, and in the top 3 public universities in the West, an area that spans Texas to the Pacific Coast and includes nearly 130 universities. Western is also one of the nation's top producers of Fulbright winners and Peace Corps volunteers. While this recognition is gratifying, we choose to measure our success in terms of how effectively we are advancing 3 important goals that directly impact your education. First, we are committed to ensuring that each of you has the opportunity to be successful at Western and beyond. Second, we are committed to increasing the positive impact that Western makes in Washington and the region by expanding access for more and more students, especially those from diverse backgrounds. And third, we are passionate about continually enhancing the distinctive excellence of Western's academic programs and learning experiences, which I hope is a big part of what attracted you to Western in the first place. While we are committed to doing everything we can to ensure your success, we are the supporting cast in your story. This is your time to shine. So here's my challenge for you. Transformative education begins with being open to new learning experiences. That takes courage, humility, and honesty with yourself. I hope you say yes to as many learning experiences as possible, and especially ones that take you a little outside your comfort zone. There will probably never be a better opportunity in your life to try something new or different with less concern for whether you are going to be great at it the first time. In fact, I would argue that if you aren't taking some risks while you are here, you won't have taken full advantage of your time at Western. If you need help along the way, please know that Western is here for you with all kinds of support services. But whatever you do, don't miss out on the opportunity to stretch yourself and explore. As the coronavirus pandemic continues to disrupt our lives, it is tempting to let the last 6 months define our expectations far into the future. Instead, I hope you will focus on the possibilities you have in front of you for the next 4 years and beyond. While you may not be on campus this fall, or able to engage with your peers as closely as you might have expected during the fall term, please know that our faculty are committed to delivering the same high-quality education online as they do in person. Wherever we are located and however we engage with each other this fall, we will be creating the community which will ultimately carry us through the coronavirus pandemic and back to campus. And talking about our community, please know that you are joining a university which is resolute and united in its belief that racism and hate has no place on our campus or in our society. We are committed to a university culture that is based on respect, kindness, and compassion, where we acknowledge and value the uniqueness and importance of each member of our community, and where we strive to ensure the physical, psychological, and emotional safety of all of our students. Now, as a member of the Western community, you too have a shared responsibility to advance a campus culture that is equitable, diverse, and inclusive, and that respects and celebrates the worth and dignity of us all. The next time you see me wearing these robes, I'll be handing you your diploma. On that day, I hope that you will feel not only a sense of pride in all that you have accomplished, but the satisfaction that comes from having challenged yourself, taken those risks, and gotten everything you could out of your time at Western. This is your time to make a difference, your time to make waves. Thank you again for choosing to come to Western, and welcome.
The gonfalons behind us, isn't that a great word, gonfalon? That's Old Norse this time, not Latin. It means battle flag. Represent the academic colleges, the academic divisions of the university. Each college has a dean who heads the collected departments where our faculty teach and study. The vice presidents, like me, who lead the non-academic parts of the university, are also here. And we're all here to celebrate and welcome you. Many years ago, one of my professors, a folklorist, said to me, "There are really only two stories in the world. Someone leaves home and a stranger comes to town." He was wrong in at least two ways. That's just one story, really, from different points of view. And there are so many more stories than that one. We're living one of those other stories right now. A story of danger and struggle and disruption. A story, in fact, of making history, which is a deeply uncomfortable business. Luckily, the other side of that danger and disruption story is the story of compassion, of wisdom, and of triumph. Although we're not together in the way we might have been, we are still here together. And all of us at Western, wherever we are right now, are ready to help you find your way, your own way. We want you to discover and uncover and challenge and learn and forget all kinds of things. We want you to change your mind and change it back, and then change the world in some way that only you will be able to. We want you to make mistakes and learn from them, and then make new, even more interesting mistakes. So I invite you to take a moment here at the very beginning to think about why you're here. What do you want from college? What will you bring to Western? What do you want to take with you when you leave us to go out into the world? I hope you'll take some time tonight or tomorrow to reflect on this new adventure and to write down your hopes and your wishes for this year. Put them somewhere where you can find them again. A notebook, on your phone, in your Instagram. It is not too soon for you to have goals, to think about what you want for yourself from these years, which will go faster than you can imagine at this moment. The days are long, especially around finals, but the years are short. You've worked hard to get here. We want you to flourish here. We look forward to your successes and also to your fruitful failures and the learning they will bring. I'd like to invite Faculty Senate President Jeff Young to the podium to give you a special welcome on behalf of Western's faculty.
It's my honor and privilege to welcome the class of 2024 and incoming transfer students. We are both happy and proud you have chosen to continue your education with us. You are why we joined Western as faculty. We measure our success by your success. To get you started, I want to say a little bit about the faculty and to relay some practical advice. First, the faculty. We started our academic careers much like you are now. That was with great uncertainty. And I want you to know that getting through college wasn't always easy for us. In fact, all of your professors made it this far in large part because our professors helped us when we needed it. Granted, this year brings you a great deal more uncertainty. It also brings an extra challenge for the faculty. We want to make sure to connect with students so that things go well. And if not so well, we can be there to help you if it's needed. What can you do? Meet us halfway on whatever digital platform we use to reach out on. Stay connected. If you fall behind or need some help prioritizing, contact us. If you're excited or motivated by your studies, contact us. Go to your professor's office hours. Just so you know, our office hours are for you. You can drop in or make an appointment via Zoom or in person as soon as possible. And also remember, we all needed help making it through college. We don't want social or digital distancing to keep us from being that help for you. Just one more thing. We want you to connect with your classmates, form study groups, work in teams. You don't have to do this alone. It may be harder this quarter, but you have a Zoom account waiting for you. You are stepping through a door past which you will meet people who will be your lifelong friends and your lifelong mentors. Please work on these connections alongside of your studies, and you will succeed and have a lot more fun doing it. I also want to wish you good luck. Thank you.